Remember, you come to an opening where you look right across to that tower where you filmed the hang gliders. Well, eventually you come out into the open past all these trees and the pathway here. Because I was fed up coming along here because I was falling all over the shore. Kind of fart. Oh. That was like a dull thud, wasn't it? See, there's the yellow markers. One's pointing straight on and the other one's going up there where the dog went. Just heard something in the brush. Do you know what the hell it was? See the two markers, look. I've got a funny feeling both tracks meet further up there, look. That's what it looks like to me. So if you go at the top or along the middle here, it's the same. Because they both meet up further on. Now, I can't remember which way we went.
We got lost, I remember, no.
Well, there's both. That top arrow's pointing up that way, and that one's.
I should imagine it's going straight up, like that way, straight ahead.
I'm sure this is bending round to the left and meets this one further on where they come to a junction. I think the middle looks a bit easier to go around, like. But that's the main arrow's going up there. Look where the dog's going.
Calderdale.
Well, this is the Calderdale Way. We might have went that way and ended up with those big boulders which look straight ahead, and that's where we sat at there was some wooden steps going up alongside those boulders. But I think to go across the top you've got to go up this way where the dog is. So we'll go up left. Now just make a note of that on my video, right? We've come to a junction where we're turning left and going up the way, which is not the most favourable pathway, but it's the main arrow pointing up this way, so we're going to take the harder trail. Aye, because there's the cracks coming up, you see. Right.
Well, there's a path there, see it?
Aye, I think they both meet here where the jog is now. So I was saying to you, they meet further up here. So it's 6 and 2 3s. Or 2 3s and a 6. Just take me time so I didn't trip over and fall down there. It's cooler in here in the trees.
Where the dog is.
Aye, it's up there. Well, this is what the taxi driver was saying. He says, you go through this path here and it's all ups and downs and boulders, like he says, but it's manageable. But I'm sure we ended up going down, we were down there.
We got lost.
Aye, we took a wrong turn or something going through the trees.
We went down that way.
And we ended up, right, see these boulders that are about 20 foot high? And we were down there somewhere.
What we done is we went right along and then we had to come all the way back up.
But as you come out the top here, that's where you go back along and you meet the wall in the corner where it says Hebden Store to the left. You can go straight on or turn right. We turned right and went down, heading back down towards Hebden Bridge. See, there's loads of paths going different routes. But this is the main one where everybody goes. But if it's wrong, we're not for next time. Because I'm about to be coming, I'll come back here again because I enjoy this walk. I don't know for how much longer though, because I'm getting old. Hup, you bugger. Exactly. Hurry, a bit of a flat pathing it. And because he's been stupid lately going to the edge of things, I'll have to watch him when we get close to the edge of the rocks. In case he does something stupid and looks over the edge and slips down. He surprised me today, like he's misbehaved the way he has.
Hey, got him. All over and over again. Same thing. Don't let him.
Hey, get off there. Get. I know you eventually come out into the open where you can look right across the top of Hebden Bridge across there, because you can see the canal and you can see the railway line. So it's just along here. Ah, there's a wall on the left, I remember that. Can you remember this bit here where you can see the wall up there, look?
Oh yeah,
God, blimey, these steppers are getting higher and higher, man. You bugger. Whoa, my left leg give way a bit there. Stepping up. So you definitely got to come left though, because this is the main pathway across the top. There's a couple coming this way now. Yeah, I'll ask these if they know exactly where the top of Black Hole Crags are. He's alright, he's fine, he'll not bother your dog. He's dead friendly. He just come and say hello. Come on, go and say hello. Who's that, son? Who's that? Go and say hello, son. Who's that? Oh, who's that? Who's that, son? Come on, go and say hello. Excuse me, when you go along here to the top of Black Hole Crags, where the buttresses are, where there's rock climbers start coming up them, are they just along here?
Yeah, carry on.
We were here 2 years ago, but we started getting lost, and I think we ended up down there somewhere.
Right, no, it's an obvious path. If you just
Right.
stay on it, you'll be right on top of the rocks.
You know where you come to, there's a brick wall and there's a sign saying left go to Hebden Stall.
Yeah.
You can go straight ahead, or right to go down back into Hebden Bridge.
Yes.
Now there's a guy called the taxi driver on YouTube, does the video to come along here. But we went down to the right and we went steep down,
Yeah.
back onto the road at the bottom.
Yeah.
But he says it's all signposted by black arrows. I never saw one.
Those might be old signs.
Right.
So where are you trying to get to?
Well, we're going back to the van now, parked in Hebden Bridge.
Right.
You know where you first come down the A6033 heading down into Hebden Bridge,
Yeah.
where you would turn right to go to the White Lion pub.
Yeah.
That's where we're parked, so we're heading back that way.
All right. That's a good loop.
But we've come back to do this circular walk again, but we're disappointed in a sense because we came along the canal again, and as we got 3/4 of the way along, they've got it boarded off where you can't walk along, where
Yeah, that's
the hippie
line.
community, I think they call it.
No,
Well-
no, it's not. It's not them. It's because in February we had some really bad flooding, and
Right.
It's been washed out. So
Ah,
the-
well I remember there's
the
one
boat
part of it
was
lower
just
down,
the can.
right?
Yeah, there's a bit beyond where the people have their boats that
Right.
is just blocked off. You can't get through.
Yeah, because we're talking a couple back there in where there's a stream and there's like a picnic area where people stop, and they said it was for the same thing, where they thought it was because the hippie community didn't want people walking past where the boats are tied up.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, you physically can't get through. There's like massive
Oh, yeah.
gates, not just chain link ones.
Right.
So-
But we had to double back to Stubbings pub, go through their car park and got onto the road to 646.
Yeah.
And we had to walk along about a mile, which is
It's
beyond the
rubbish.
point, isn't it? I wanted to walk along the canals.
I know,
But never mind.
I know, it's a shame.
Yeah, we got to the traffic lights where you cross over and go Underbank Road, up Jumble Hole Road,
Yep.
up to the old Stops Mill.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way we came over.
Up there.
So it's a lovely walk, but it was shattered in
Yeah,
these.
it's a bit ruined by that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go along London Road to cut out some of that.
Right,
So you know where the boats are, Callis Woods. You can go up again and
Right.
along, and then drop down sort of near the park in Hebden. What's the B&B where I used to live? Old Chamber. You can come down by Old Chamber and then get back to Hebden that way. But
right.
yeah, there's nothing that kind of connects the whole way like the canal does.
I know, well, it's a beautiful walk, that's why we've come back. I mean, we're here 2 years ago, near enough 2 years, this month, June. We came here June 30th, 2018. But with all this COVID-19 bullshit and flu virus, it's a flu virus, it's a normal seasonal flu virus that they've built up and built up and built up. Give it a number, COVID-19, and they've given 24/7 on the news saying it's a pandemic. It's a pandemic that they planned in 2010. Then they told everybody what they were going to do by the Olympic Games opening, where they had it in the arena, where they had the COVID-19 flying about in black costumes, and they had all the children in hospital beds. Have you seen it? Did you watch the opening of the Olympics in 2012?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they had this big monster thing with a magic wand and all
Yeah.
that. Well, that was COVID-19 coming for your children.
Right.
So they actually like to tell you what they're going to do. And if you look online, to back us up what I'm saying, if you find the documents that was out by the Rockefeller Foundation, they called it Lockstep, and it's all documented what they wanted to do in 2020. So this has all been planned 10 years ago.
I can't see how this is useful to anyone though. There's loads of people.
Well, it's part. They want the country in lockdown to wreck the economy. Then the next thing they wanted everybody vaccinated against this so-called virus, and that's for to make big pharma lots and lots of money through the vaccines. So Bill Gates and all these cronies were going to make billions of it, but it's fallen through now because too much of the truth is getting out.
Right.
So they shot themselves in the foot by locking it down, because more and more people have gone online, gone on the internet and found out the truth for themselves.
Right.
So Boris Johnson, among other leaders, is all lying.
Yeah, he is.
So I keep telling people, turn off the tell lie vision. That's all it's for. That's why they call it programs, because you're getting programmed. And you listen to their spiel all day, every day.
I think it's not just on the television, it's everywhere.
Well, that's another thing, you see. If you want to scare the public, you put it 24/7, save the NHS, save lives, blah, blah, blah. It's the same rhetoric, but it's just different sentences again. And that Neil Ferguson, that's supposed to be the head scientific thingy for the UK, he got caught out in his own lockdown by his married woman, come to see him 3 times during his own lockdown recommendations.
Shambles, the government.
So it's all about, if you want to find out where the scandal is, follow the money. That's always what I've said.
Yeah, well, I think that's true.
But this is all a bullshit lie. You can't even catch a virus from breathing on one another. And these people that are wearing masks, they don't realise they're putting their body into stress, because you're not getting the true amount of oxygen in what you want. So your body goes into stress levels, and that's where your chromosomes start kicking off and everything.
Right.
But don't worry about this. It's a flu. It's a seasonal flu that 250,000 to 500,000 people die of every year. But you don't lock the country down for it, and you certainly don't put it in the media 24/7, do you?
Right.
But see, people with common sense, I mean, we've been researching for over 50 years, so we know who runs this country. We've got no government that works for the people. It's all rich, multi-billionaires that put them into power.
Yeah.
My light bulb came on in the 70s.
Run by rich idiots.
Yes, well, psychopathic. There are the psychopath, paedophile Satanists. That's who runs this world. And they put Margaret Thatcher into power. She was brought in to do 3 specific things. One was to shut down the unions, get rid of the unions. The other was to shut down all the coal mines, and the other one was to shut down the shipyards. So there's nobody got work. They've built houses on all at the shipyards where I live in South Shields, and they've got lovely posh walkways along the river, but there's no industry for people to get a job to afford a house. So that's our beloved politicians. And I hope your younger generations takes all in, because you're hope for the future, you know. Ta-ra now. Enjoy your day. I remember years ago what my stepfather said. He said, there's always a war when there's a Tory government in. And sure enough, that stuck with me for years. Here, he's here. See, we're right next to the wall now, look, because we've come up right against the wall. Because I remember this wall, and this is where you come against the... We were down there, we went down, we took the bottom right path. Aye, we were down there, and we sat underneath the big boulders just down there. So we must have went down the right hand side track instead of the left. So that's what I'm saying, when you do a walk again, you learn the right way. So is this the wall where the sign points left to Hebden? Aye, because there's the church steeple left to go to Hebden Stall. Is there a notice on the wall here where you go left to Hebden Stall or right back down to Hebden Bridge? Eh? Where's the thing in the corner of the wall? Is it round here? All right. I thought this would have been it. Because the church is straight ahead there. The steeple, you can see it. For Hebden Stall. So we must be going to go across the top of the crags now, look. Because here they are, here, look at that. Because we were just down there. We didn't know the path was just above us. But we did, we came up them steps and we came up to the top and went along here eventually. Come on, son. Oh, leave it. Leave it. Come on. You come across the wall eventually along here, where it's got the white sign on the wall pointing left to go up there to the church, to Hebden Stall. So we're nearly at the wall now, at the corner. Then we'll be start dropping back down again. Here's the crags here, Jim, look. We were just down there, look. See the big stones there now? Ha! Hey! Get away from there. There, you can see the road down there now, look. See the road, the house and that. If just I can see a car just turning left to go over the bridge there now.
We passed one.
Eh?
No, it was that chimney we passed down there.
Well, there is chimneys coming up from the you know when you walk along the canal and there's thin houses. There was a chimney along one of them. That's it.
I recognise it.
So that's where the canal is, just there, where that chimney is. So I says you can see right down, back down from up here. Can I hear a train? Come here. Howie, get it. He's got a habit of stop dead right in front of us when I'm walking. Right, I'm sure we were just down here somewhere where there was a bit of a path going along. I mean, it doesn't matter because we'll be going along here and we'll come to that opening where the taxi driver films those three hang gliders at that big steeple, the obelisk over there. It's just along here somewhere. Here they are here, man. Here's the big boulders now, look. This is what I remember, how high these were, look. See the main road down there now, there's loads of traffic on the road, you can see.